If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Make sure you check out Potown Store. They're having a Christmas gift promotion where you can apply for Christmas gifts for someone else to be gifted code cards and other cool surprises. And they're having a bunch of discounts and sales on all the latest Pokemon code cards, as you can see right here. And when you're checking out, you can use Tablemon code for 5% off. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG World 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to continue with our Dallas preparation by exploring a variety of expanded decks that have done well in the previous expanded formats, trying to adapt them to the new Cosmic Eclipse format and seeing how they do. Now, I would love to receive your feedback on this. I generally could not come up with a single new card from Cosmic Eclipse that would benefit this deck, right? And you don't have to. Just because there's new cards doesn't mean you have to make changes to a list. This list already got to 4 at the last expanded regional. It's a very straightforward Guardian deck with Fairy Song, attaching energy to a bench, Kaleido Storm, moving energy around, Magical Miracle, getting rid of your opponent's hand, and also Aromatisse to move the energy around with Fairy Transfer and completely heal your Guardians over and over and over. So the one thing I did think of switching out was adding a second Field Blower, because Garbotoxin is definitely something very annoying to deal with, and it might be more popular now than before. So that's one thing that I thought of switching out or adding into the deck. But other than that, I feel like the deck is pretty self-explanatory. You move energy around, you heal with your Max Potions, your AZ or your Acerola. You have a lot of HP, you have any effect prevention other than damage with the Wonder Energy, and you have ability denial. So it's a very straightforward deck all around. The second Field Blower is the thing I'm thinking about the most, mostly because of the issues or potential issues with Garbotoxin that prevents you from healing, therefore it complicates like your whole endgame, right? Look, I got a new bottle which is not completely green, therefore it doesn't completely fade away my face when I drink water. Okay, so we lose the coin flip. We have lost the coin flip all times today. Alright, NLSP08. So Dallas is my next regional. I'm sure a lot of you will be there. I'm really excited. I actually, if I weren't doing so well, I would actually consider doing Sword and Shield for the regional, because it's just so much fun. Sword and Shield is the most fun I've had with a Pokemon game. Like, I was very skeptical at first, and when I started off the game I was like, this is just another Pokemon game. But I haven't been able to put it down. I have not been able to put it down. Like, the chance of like completing the Pokedex, the chance of getting a shiny with a shiny charm and breeding, and getting competitive Pokemon ready, trying to work on a personal like self-created team. Like, I don't know, I've been really enjoying the format, everything really. It's been really fun. Alright, so my opponent is selecting their starting Pokemon. Alright. So we're not super worried about Honchkrow. Alright. So 2 energies down is actually not very pleasant, but I'm generally not super worried about what my opponent has to offer here in terms of aggression. So I can't attach this energy, I just need to remember that, right? It's no big deal, I'll just attach that one and then I'll Cynthia. Looking for a Spritzee or an Ultra Ball. This is fine-ish. The Skyla guarantees that I get an attack off next turn, so I'm gonna do that. I lose another energy, which is not ideal. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough to Fairy Song onto. In fact, I do barely. Okay, so that was close. Hitting a single head, and then when I have 11 energy total in the deck and over 40 cards, or over 30 each cards, I have no idea how many it was. Like, it's crazy that my opponent just hits 2 energy, and now the crushing, and then I have to discard. It's like, it's what? What is going on, right? What is going on? Okay, so, oh, I can't. Wait, why did he discard Guzma and be a Seeker? Okay. So I can't Float Stone. I actually cannot Float Stone. Unless I play a Stadium? No, I can't play a Stadium. Wow, so this guy's trapped, at least this turn. Well, should I have Skyled for the Aromatisse? Perhaps I can just top deck it. All the skill, right? All the skill. All the skill right there. You just saw that very, that very skillful, just like my opponent's head flips, right? Like, it's the same sort of skill. It's actually the same sort of skill required to win that deck than what I just did. The exact same skill. So silly. So silly. All right. All right. Very sad hand. I keep going second too. Alright. I think this is a mirror match, but with this hand I'm never gonna beat anything. I would need to top deck a Sycamore, or for my opponent to end turn 1 for me to have a chance here. Neither of which looks very likely. Stadium. Okay, looks like my opponent's start is not ideal either. Okay, just plays a Cynthia. I wish that was an N though. Definitely wish that was an N. There's a Guardian. So there's no way I can punish what just happened, right? There's no way I can punish, although that's a really nice top deck. The Fighting Fury Belt doesn't really matter. I'm gonna discard these two, and then I do get to Fairy Song onto the Spritzee, which is not ideal. However, no matter what I top deck, I can get the first attack off. So that's my only plan here, really. That's why I'm not attaching the Fighting Fury Belt. I have nothing else to do. Unless I top deck a Sycamore, my plan is not going to change. Well, I guess Sycamore and or Cynthia would make me reconsider. But still. I put in as Aromatisse as well. It will cost him an energy to retreat, so that's always good. Does lose Coach, Trainer, and Cynthia, so not the usual Guardian list, right? My opponent decides to not retreat. Huh. I 100% think this is what I need to do. That was odd, to say the least. That was definitely odd, to say the least. Okay, so transfer that. And transfer that. And then I just take a prize card. And I mean, I am without a hand. As long as I can top deck something, like any sort of healing will do, because it won't be easy for my opponent to heal himself. Right? Not easy at all. Acerola works. Acerola is definitely a good prize to get. Then I transfer the energy to Aromatisse Acerola. And then I bench, I transfer the energy back, and then I attack. And with one whole Aromatisse down, you'd imagine it's going to be slightly difficult for my opponent to set up a second one, but you never know. Right? You never know. Alright. But we see a fairy song, which makes me happy to see. Sparkling Robe. Why would you play Sparkling Robe when you have Wonder Energy? I mean, I guess technically it matters if with like for Hypnotoxic Laser, but no, because with the Wonder Energy you stop the dead NGX, so that's a very bad card to be running in this deck. That is a terrible card to be running. So we see that my opponent is holding an Acerola. To see the Float Stone. I'd imagine he's gonna attack and transfer all the energies. So like this is not the end of the world, but the fact that we have yet to play a supporter card is just really silly. And okay, that's not terrible. My opponent also didn't transfer the energy, so that's good. That is actually really, really good. Alright, that's all for energy transfer. Then I go with Acerola, pick up the Guardian, bench the Guardian, retreat the Guardian, and then I'll go Fairy Transfer. And like next turn, I go Ultra Ball, find myself a Guardian. Because my opponent might not be able to attack me next turn. Like if he goes Retreat and Fairy Song, then I'm okay with that. If he goes Attach and Fairy Song, like it's just he cannot heal and attack me at the same time. That's the key. He cannot heal and attack me at the same time because of how he left the energy. So yeah, he decides to attach to the active. He will Kaleida Storm and transfer everything back to, but this does mean I now get 3 more prizes, which is great. Right, which is great, especially when I have the Aromatisse and he does not. So we're gonna exchange Guardians here. Oof, unless I top deck yet again. Unless I top deck yet again. So much skill. I mean, it's the first supporter the first draw supporter I've played in the whole game. So I was bound to get something, right? Like a Sycamore would have been just as good, I feel, to the point where I have decent odds to hit a great potion. Why would it ask me to choose which Pokemon to heal when I can't heal anything from this? Alright, so much clicking, but this should be good. Alright, so we're leaving off of the top decks today, apparently. We are living off of the top decks, and we're barely getting anything done, but I mean, it's good enough, right? It's good enough. We get 3 prizes. My opponent is getting closer to the Magical Miracle. We get an Acerola. I mean, we'll take it. right? That's definitely useful. Acerola is definitely good. An N from my opponent would be very bad. But he simply Ultra Volts away the second Aromatisse and a Power Plant, so he's also on the back foot after playing a VS Seeker, 2 Cynthias and a Coach Trainer versus our single Skyla. We have been fortunate enough to where we have been able to draw the right cards in the right order. But yeah, this Acerola is just going to seal the deal here for us. Or should at least, and that's just icing on the cake. I will go ahead and Fairy Transfer. Fairy Transfer, pretty nice. And then we'll go, I think playing Acerola is better here than the Max Potion, because in case I find a Sycamore somewhere down the line, I don't need the extra HP, so I'm just going to grab a second Guardian, and I have the Float Stone and a Max Potion, so I don't see any scenario where I don't win this game now. When my opponent's at 0 cards in hand, and I'm about to hit into this, like once again, if you want to give yourself the best chance, you go 2 on 2, and that way you top the gun energy, you retreat, and then attack with the other one. But I don't see what my opponent can possibly do at this point. Fairly sure we have this one. And it's surprising, right? It's definitely surprising. After we saw our initial hand, I was like, oh my gosh. But then we topped the Float Stone, and it helped, and then now we're 1 turn away from winning the game, and there we go. So not bad. Not bad at all. Let's find another match here. Let's find another match. The matches with Guardian are definitely grindy and slow paced, but they end up being rewarding. They do end up being rewarding. Alright. Alrighty here. My hair is a mess, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie. Alright. All right. Not the best. Now we get to go first though, so that's good. This hand would have been fantastic with a basic Pokemon, but it's fine. You are expected to mulligan a couple of times, I guess, with this sort of deck. Alright, I mean, I'll take this. I'll definitely take this. The loss of an energy and a Max Potion is definitely worth it to continue to set up. And potentially get like the turn 1 stadium. That's what I'm looking for. Turn 1 stadium might be very problematic for my opponent. I am not able to draw one, however, so we'll just pass. I am not able to draw one, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we see an Ultra Ball. Could we possibly see a turn 1 KO? Well, not with the Fighting Fury Belt, right? Probably not with the Fighting Fury Belt. The issue of committing to the active, like those resources, is that I mean, I can heal, but it's just not great. Yeah, but not grabbing the energy means he already has 2 energy in hand. Oh, he already discarded 2 energy, never mind. Losses, Lily and Stretcher. I'm gonna see another Detene. But see, like, if I play a Silent Lab down here, my opponent is in all sorts of trouble. Well, if I play a Silent Lab down, I guess he chooses to Lily instead of Faulkner, right? Did I change or setup? Yikes. ukulele. Wait, what? Okay, then the turn 1 stadium would have been fantastic for sure. Okay, so 1 card in hand. That's definitely discouraging for us, right? To end, but can I afford to lose all these resources? I guess I can. Like, I don't see myself needing Guzma too much here. I don't see myself needing Guzma too much. Like, I don't want to give my opponent a free 6 card hand and then give him the chance as well to play another draw supporter. Alright. So I am able to find a power plant. I do like the idea of getting rid of the field blower. I mean, not the field blower. Playing the field blower to get rid of the choice band. And then I kind of like this fairy song. Ooh, only 2 more basic energies. So I have 2 basic energies prized. Oh, that means my chance of finding an energy next turn are not very high. Not super high indeed. Okay, top decks Choo Choo plays the Cynthia. Alright. I mean, I really doubt. Wow. 1 card in hand, and then my opponent. Wait, what? I guess that was very poor resource management by my opponent, but we'll take it. Right? We will take it. I feel like if I had gotten that turn 1 stadium, my opponent would have just completely stalled. Completely stalled. As you can see, it's been a while since I played the ladder. Alright. So let's do 1 more. Alright. Okay. Definitely a poor hand. Definitely a very poor hand. I lose the Aromatisse, I lose a Max Potion, and I lose an energy. Okay, that's a very good top deck. The thing is, I'm gonna lose the Spritzee, right? I'm gonna end up losing the Spritzee anyway, so... Alright, I do have another Spritzee and another Aromatisse. I do think I need to power up this guy. And since I'm gonna lose the stadium anyways, might as well. Alright, that's a fantastic card to get. The Fighting Fairy Belt doesn't really change any numbers, but I still play it, I guess, to beta Field Blower. Okay, so we're up against Ultra Necrozma. Based on the deck bugs, maybe not Gardevoir, though I think Gardevoir is definitely way too strong not to have, but to each their own, right? Okay, so there's the stadium. And we see a pass, a hard pass by my opponent. Alright, so that changes things, I guess. I'm gonna Field Blower, and then I'm just gonna Sycamore here. I could AZ, but no, it's not good enough. I mean, this isn't great either. Well, no, it is because of the Ultra Wall. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so I go Fairy Song. Even if I lose the energy, like my opponent really needs something, otherwise we've won. My opponent really needs something here. I wonder what his hand looks like, because, like, what? I would need to go Guzma, Double Dragon, Silent Lab to win here. But my opponent just draw passes. So we oh, come on. We are just going to play the Ultra Ball and grab the Aromatisse. And my opponent, by seeing this, he'll probably end up conceding. That's really sad though. That's really sad. But I mean, I don't know how his deck is built. I don't know how his deck is built. So I'm not sure if that's normal or not, but we go 420 damage. Alright, so I mean, I feel like we didn't get the most competitive games in terms of like what our opponents were doing, like the Pigrum deck, this deck. The Guardian Mirror was interesting. It was like top deck mode for both of us, where I was luckier in towards the middle of the game, if there was a middle of the game. But yeah, Guardian I think is still pretty powerful and a good pick for Dallas. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will catch you in our next expanded video, probably, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.